Okay, welcome back. We're happy Chappy. So this is mirroring energy. Um, you might find this with people around you, and these are the people to watch, or maybe not watch, but to drift yourself away from. As what I found in people who mirror me in what I've went through in life and how they seem to have went through the exact same things in everything that I say that I went through. Did everything that I say that I do. Did everything that I speak of. It's like looking in the mirror. And what I found from this is they steal your energy. Um, Let me give an example. I created something. Not going to say what it was, but I created something. And I had a person mirroring me. And I knew that I wasn't getting anything from this relationship that we had. And yet, I was giving my life and explaining it and seeing they would come to me and they would find out everything about me, but tell me so little about who they were apart from reflecting that they went through the same kind of thing that I went through. And so when I had put this thing into creation, this person had used it to create multiple things out of it. Now, I departed from this person in not speaking to them anymore, not associating with them in any form at all, as I've done with a lot of people. And I got to see more of what I knew I was seeing, that they were fake. I got to see their reactions and how they would come to try to attack me like I'd done something wrong. And what was happening was they were upset that they weren't getting my energy anymore. That they weren't getting things that I was creating to feed off so they could create things off that. And these are people who can't think for themselves. That they want to steal your ideas. And there's a lot of them out there. So I'm just saying to beware of mirroring. I spoke of this before. If you went into a cafe and you observe one person, obviously you don't let them know that you're looking at them. But repeat the things that they're doing. Connecting with their energy. Now obviously you're not going to let them know that you see them. And before you know it, after so long, let's say give it 5 minutes, and you repeat the things they do. So if they're having a cup of tea, and they would drink their tea using their left hand, you would use your left hand. And you may not drink your tea, but you may, as they lift their hand to drink the cup of tea, you would lift your hand and put it to your mouth. And as they let the cup down, you would put the hand down. So you don't copy as in to be exact, but what you would do is the same movements, the motions of the body. And so what you're doing is you're bringing that interlink of two magnets together that does the same thing, pulling at each other or pulling each other towards each other. And so you get that connection. And once you've did this repetition so many times, what you will find is you can stop watching them or observing them in repetition and do your own thing. And maybe you want to keep observing what they're doing then. And so what you will find is when you lift the cup of tea or whatever you're drinking, they will go to lift their cup or move their hand in the same kind of motion. And so what you're really doing is manipulating the situation. I'm not saying to do this to manipulate anybody. What I'm saying is to be aware of your connection to everything and how other people can use your energy against you. And if you're not aware, well, then you're vulnerable to everyone and everything that's around you. And this just doesn't go in physical aspect, it goes in the mental side of things as well, in how you're thinking, if you're in conversation and flow of things. And so someone brings up a topic and it's something you enjoy and they see you excited by it. Well, they know they can use this to work on you. And so say they want you to do something that you wouldn't normally want to do. What you might find is they would bring up something like this topic that you enjoy, while interlinking what you wouldn't normally want to do in with that topic. So they're bringing that enjoyment to you, to the table, while bringing something that you wouldn't like to do. And because you're lifted by the enjoyment of this topic that you would normally be enjoying, you get that enjoyment out of, what you would find is you're going to be more acceptable to what you wouldn't want to do because you're already in that flow of enjoyment. And so even though you normally wouldn't want to do this new thing that this person's bringing to you, because they've got you into that enjoyment, then you're more likely going to do it. And they may come to you and say, you'll be helping me out. I know you could do it. And so what they're telling you, they need you and that they know that you've got the skills to do it. So they're boosting your ego. So the body is influenced. The mind is influenced. And so you're likely going to do it. Even though you normally wouldn't do whatever they bring to you. But because they use the enjoyment of what they know that you like to do to draw this out of you, to bring what's within them, what they really want you to do, to the table, to get you to do it, then they will use the emotion against you, the emotion of the body. And so when the body is enjoying what it likes to do and how it's thinking, so it's body over mind, what you will get is the body's not going to be bothered about what's coming next. It's not going to be thinking about what's coming next. And so even though it wouldn't normally want to do this new thing, you've already got the body and mind programmed into that flow of thinking. You've got that rapport between you and this person that everything's going good. Everything feels good. You're thinking good, you're feeling good. And so they hit you with something while boosting that ego even more, by telling you that they need you and that you've got the skills to do this, then you're going to say, oh, well, it's just a little something. I can do it. I'm in good mood anyway. I'll get by it. And so you accept what they bring to the table while they've manipulated you into a way of being. By knowing what you enjoy, by reflecting, mirroring back to you. And so it's used against you. So I guess I'm saying just be aware of what's out there and the people that's out there. They use it. They really do use it in life against you. If you look at ads are full-time using it. They're getting you into your emotions so you feel drawn to this item. And so you may have bills coming up at the end of the week, but you feel that you've always wanted something like this as you see it in the ad. And so you fuck off to the shop and you get whatever this is. And it comes to the end of the week and you've barely enough to cover the bills. And so what you find is emotionally, you're fucked up. You're stressing in a long period of time while this little thing that you've seen in a short ad give you a little kick, a little boost, and when you want to get it, you get that boost, and now that you've got it by the end of the week, you're forgetting about it, but you're stressed the fuck out because you've barely enough money to pay your bills. And this is what people do. People do this to each other. And not saying consciously aware of it, but unconsciously it happens anyway because we're in that system, that way of working as we observe the likes of ads. We get programmed to be in this way, unknown to what the ad's doing to us, but we're in that cycle of programming that we are doing it to each other. And so we become a part of the system, fucking with each other's minds and bodies to get what we want by manipulating each other. This is Happy Chopper. Love and peace.